Today, let's watch a movie titled The Mechanic, which is a remake of 1972's Dragon Tiger Iron Man. The movie focuses on the protagonist Jason, who is a top assassin who, with his high IQ and excellent skills, can always disguise his killings as accidents. In this movie, Jason's target is George, the boss behind the drug cartel. However, it is not easy to assassinate George because George's residence is guarded by bodyguards inside and outside. But one day, when George is swimming, he accidentally finds a watch at the bottom of the pool and curiously dives down to check it out. Unexpectedly, Jason suddenly appears from the bottom of the pool and entangles him, and George drowns after struggling. Jason continues to pretend to swim and successfully fools the bodyguard. Jason then returns to his secluded residence, where the walls are filled with information about the mission's target. He delves into his target's strengths, hobbies, terrain and escape routes on every mission to create the illusion of an accident. Upon completion of the mission, he destroyed all data pertaining to the target. The next day, Jason met with his partner, Joyce, who delivered the mission bonus. Jason then leaves to prepare for his next mission. However, much to his surprise, the target of the next mission is Joyce, his partner of many years. Confused, Jason asks his boss, Dean, who tells him that Joff is broke and in debt, so he betrayed the company, causing the mission to fail and the 5 staff sent on the mission to be killed. Faced with his boss's explanation, Jason is forced to accept the reality. Jason used his trust with Joyce to lure Joyce to the parking lot. They both knew that even if Jason didn't come, the company would send someone else to claim Joyce's life. Joyce gave Jason his favorite gun, which he had held unto 4 years, and then Jason had to shoot Joyce. At Joyce's grave, Jason meets Joyce's son, Stephen, who asks Jason to take him on as an apprentice for revenge. At first, Jason is skeptical, but then, out of guilt for his best friend Joyce and concern for Stephen, he eventually agrees to Stephen's request. Jason begins a series of training sessions with Stephen and takes him along on missions. However, during one of the missions, Stephen decides not to follow Jason's plan and instead takes matters into his own hands, which results in the mission failing and resulting in injuries. After completing the mission, Stephen continues his training, but this time he is more cautious. Their goal is to assassinate a member of a cult, a man of large stature. However, the plan fails, leading to the big fat man trying to swallow a drug to be able to escape, but Jason and Stephen manage to subdue him. They then encounter more enemies, sparking a fierce fight. Jason and Stephen manage to take care of these enemies and head to the airport. There, Jason encountered an assassin who had previously betrayed Jove. He learns that this hitman was sent by Dean to kill Joyce and create his own death to avoid revenge. Jason confronts the hitman, who confesses to his crime and is then thrown out of Jason's car and hit by a car. Jason then calls Stephen and tells him to go find a gun in self-defense. Jason realizes that Stephen could be a new threat, but also feels guilty because he has already killed Stephen's father. After Stephen takes care of his attacker, Jason offers to leave the jungle. However, Stephen's arrogance and ambition cause him to disobey, and he eventually rebels against his master, detonating the gasoline in an attempt to kill Jason. However, Jason survives and escapes to find a new life. The end of the movie shows the police seeing Jason's escape on security footage. Jason leaves after leaving a letter which implies that he is still alive, while Stephen is caught in the explosion. This movie depicts the story of revenge, betrayal and the emotions of a mentor and disciple, as well as the ingenuity and skill of the main character, Jason. It is a movie filled with tension and suspense, while also exploring themes of humanity and betrayal. I hope you enjoy this wonderful movie.